We're coming up on the 1-year anniversary of owning our Massimo MSU 500. Of course, you watch my channel. You know that I've been doing some updates all along with this side-by-side from Tractor Supply. So you know all the things that I've come across along the way, but I'm going to recap some of them for you. This is our 1-year update. So we're going to recap a few things. First, it's the MSU 500. It's 500cc, roughly. I think 471 actually. The power is 35 to 40 miles an hour top. We're not really happy with the power completely because on steep inclines we lose a little bit. But other than that, we're pretty darn happy. It's got locking differential. It's got an automatic locking differential. It's got low, high, neutral, and reverse. Things we weren't happy with: headlights. Headlights are not bright enough, so we put this light bar on there, and that's helped tremendously. The winch, if you get a side-by-side without a winch, have one put on it. Thankfully, this one come with one, and it saved us a bunch of times. It saved us quite a few times of getting in situations that we really needed to be pulled out of, and we just pulled ourselves out, no problem at all. It comes with the roof, which I think is a necessity because we like to ride in all weather, and a windshield. The windshield that came on it was just a bad design, and they replaced it for us without a charge, so that was pretty nice of them. I've heard other people that didn't have such luck and that they were requested to purchase windshield for $300 extra. You know, so it's all right. It makes a great vehicle to take this guy right here out for some crazy good runs, and he likes it. He loves it. Another issue that we've came across since I've made my last video is the battery, and I'm going to show you why. So the battery they've included is a Deca battery, part number 10U1L. Anyway, 300 cold cranking amps. That's a lawnmower battery. It's basically a riding mower battery, and it does great when the weather is nice. But when the weather is not nice, it doesn't do great. It gets down in the really, really cold weather, and it discharges really fast and really easy. So I'm not really happy with the quality battery they put in. I've read a lot of other people have had problems with the battery. Now, as long as the weather's nice, we seem to be doing great with it. No problem. Now, I've also added, you can see where I've added on here, the light bar. And I'm sure that forms as a little bit of a drain to it all the time, waiting for the signal from the wireless thing to turn it on. And that could be some of the issue. So it's not a deal breaker, but when I go for a different battery, I will go for a better battery when I eventually have to replace this battery. Now, the cooling system has been no problem at all. The cooling system's actually done really great. We haven't had any overheating problems, and we've rode this thing a lot in some really bad locations. The wiring's been fine. We've hit a few things in it. See, we've kind of cracked that headlight up a little bit over there. Still works though, you know, everything still works. And so other than that, in the wiring system, we're happy. We had a muffler pipe break at one point, and they replaced it. It was no problem. They sent me the part, and I had it replaced at my local garage. So we haven't had any problems there. I've been able to find parts easily. One of the common things that people say when they're putting these side-by-sides down is that parts are hard to find, or they say, well, how hard will parts be able to get? And my experience has been very easy to get. They've been making the exact same design for several years now without really making any changes. So that's made it the parts very plentiful. Now you can go on eBay, do yourself a search, do yourself a favor, get on eBay and do a search, and put MSU 500 and put really any part that you want to, from the rims, tires, exhausts. Every part that I put in there has been really easily available for it and pretty reasonably priced. Now, a lot of people say that you can use Rhino parts on these. I don't know that because I haven't done that. But I've been told that most Rhino parts interchange. Yamaha Rhino parts will interchange with it. I don't know that. I can't say that for sure because I've never done it. But I can say it looks very similar. I've pulled up next to a few Yamaha Rhinos, and I've driven a few Rhinos, and I really can't find any differences. So other than this one comes with more factory options, I mean, it does that. I don't see parts availability as a problem. Now, service centers slightly maybe a bit of a problem. If you're wanting an authorized service center to do warranty work on it, the nearest one to me was an hour and a half. Even though their website showed one about 30 to 45 minutes, it was an hour and a half actually, because that one, they weren't able to contact it. We weren't able to work anything out with them at all, so we think that they may not be in business anymore. The one that was closer to me. So check your service centers and actually give them a call. Just because they're listed as a service center don't mean that they really are, you know. But with that said, my local garage has been able to do everything I needed to do to it, you know, adjust everything that I've wanted to adjust myself. We changed the exhaust. It's just spring clipped in. It was no big deal. It's actually a pretty amazing design, the way it spring clips in. That way it doesn't, spring clips allow it to give and to take as you go over terrain, so you don't end up metal fatigue and breaking apart. So I like that pretty good. So overall, I'm going to give it a buy. Definitely buy it. I would buy it again. I'm 1 year in. I would definitely purchase it again. I'm very happy with it. At $7,000, I'm not sure how you could beat it. We're up to about 700 miles. Tires are still in really good condition. It still runs really, really good. Still looks good. It's dirty. I didn't wash it for this video for you guys, but everything is functional and nice, and I'm happy with it. So yeah, I want to say definitely as an overall thing, yeah, $7,000, buy this sucker.